Decided to come on early for a little Teddy cam time. Come on, turn around here. Turn around here. Can you say hi? Hey, hey. Can you say hi? He said, well, of course I could say hi. 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 Oh, boy. And I do like those pee nanas. I do like those pee nanas. Gonna stop and have a little scratch here. Just came in from outside. Can you lay down? Can you lay down? Show him how you can lay down like a good boy. Oh, there's a very good boy. There's a very good boy. Yes, there we go. There we go. Yes, he's such a good boy. He decided to come on a little early today. And you got an itch? You're getting dirt all over my desk. You must have been out doing something fun. Were you doing something fun? Can you lay down? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. He said, oh, I could do lots of things for my baby nanas. Hey, can you talk to people? Here, can you say hi? Hey, where you going? Where you going? Sit.
Puppy.
Sit. There you go. There we go. There we go. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Oh, he's in night. Just feels so good right there. Mama, that feels so good. Oh, I do like those scratches. I do like those scratches. Okay, you want to go see Daddy? You ready to go see Dad? You ready to go? He said, well, I don't know. You still got treats? You still got treats?
You have to sit still.
Well, my desk was dirty already. It's more dirty now. Okay. Well, it's 4:59 and one more minute. We'll get going here. I just thought as long as he was already sitting on my desk, we'd just come on a little early and let Mary get her Teddy fix. So, how big is Gemma now, Mary? Okay. There's Sharma, Mary, and Alice, and Catherine. I think I saw Irene, 65 pounds.
Wow.
So Gemma is roughly 5 plus of Teddy. She's getting to be a big girl. Okay. Good thing you went to obedience classes. It's cold in the shop. I think the thermostat's going out on my what do you call that? Ductless heat out here. It's chilly in here. So we're just going to move right through things today. It's 5 o'clock. Let's go ahead and greet everybody. So I know we've got Irene and Alice and Mary, Catherine, and
Betty.
Sharma.
There's Betty.
Betty G. Hello. I think I've got everybody.
Yep.
Okay, let's go ahead and see what's new, huh? Let's see what we've got for you today. The first thing I think we'll talk about today are some new Lisa Horton folders. We've had this one before. This is restock. Imagine how beautiful this would be with the new gilding polishes. This would be beautiful. I would put like this. What is this one called? This one is called something. Really? It is. This is called. Huh. I'd have to get mine out of the package to see what it's called. Anyway, look how beautiful this would be with these pine cones and then some of the green. Oh my gosh. That'd just be beautiful, wouldn't it? So we have Lisa Horton. This is the pine cones one. These are very affordable, surprisingly affordable, since this one does not have the die in it. I think it's $12.99 for a large DL size 3D embossing folder from Lisa Horton. Here's another one that would just be beautiful colored. Here's our holly and berries. This one also is very, very affordably priced. Gorgeous, gorgeous. These never last. They sell out so quickly. Here's a new one with spring coming up. I thought it was time to get a couple new sets of layering stencils and embossing folders. Here is, hi Diane, hi Roberta. These are the layering stencils. This is the same as what we used in our poinsettia cards, where you lay down one stencil and go over it with the color, and then you lay the next stencil and you go over it with the color. If you have problems with your hands, wrists, or maybe you just don't particularly enjoy the process of coloring, this is a way to get beautiful custom colors on your cards and still, hey, happy to help, Glenn, and still get great results without a lot of effort. These layering stencils are terrific. Hi, Kim R. Here's the 3D embossing folder, and this one comes with a die that cuts the entire pattern out. I think this one's just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. So we have both the embossing folder and the layering stencils in the viola.
Hi to Mary T.
Hi, Mary T. Good to see you. Here are, I've gotten a number of Christmas cards. I have to admit, I haven't opened any of them because I'm feeling guilt that I haven't mailed mine yet. But I have them done and ready to go. I just need to get with the program. Here are the layering stencils for the anemone. And here is the beautiful, I love this one. Look at that. Deep embossing on that anemone. That's going to be just gorgeous done. I think the package doesn't do this one justice. This is going to be so much prettier when it's actually done than it is on the package. Oh, I'm sorry that your family has COVID and there's no birthday party. I've been trying to convince Bryce he wants to help me address them. We'll see. We also have, oh, I didn't show you that the anemone also cuts out the full image. Here are the new berry blooms and berries. And I think this folder is beautiful. Just gorgeous. I don't know why she colored this one the way she did, because the folder, the layering stencils package is not pretty, but I know these could be gorgeous if they're colored right. So, and the blooms and berries also has a full cutting die. These are actually remarkably well priced, these 3D embossing folders, when you consider you're getting a big, beautiful die with it too. And the layering stencils seem a little expensive, but you got to bear in mind that this has 8 5x7 stencils in this pack. And most of them have at least 6. This one includes 6. And this one includes 7. So you get all these different layers. If you consider the cost of a stencil, these packs are not bad at all. Okay. I love these. Look at this little confetti I got. It's from Craft Consortium, and it's part of the Candy Christmas line. They had just 4 of these left. But look at this with the, come in real close on this if you would. Look at this with the beautiful sequins and holographic snowflakes. And it's just so pretty. It's really a pretty one. And the snowflakes are tiny. They're about 1/4 of an inch. It's got silver and it's got the holographic, and it will not let me move it back and forth to show you the holographic because it throws the camera out of focus. But it's a very, very pretty pack of confetti. And if there's still some left in January, you're likely to see that in a card because that's beautiful. Because we'll be doing some winter cards in January. I knew you guys were going to like this one. Here are the winter gnomes. And that nicely, they actually are not all Christmas oriented. They have snow and things, but they're not all Christmas oriented. So these little gnomes could be on January cards too. So from Heartfelt Creation, no, not Heartfelt, Party Crafts. Party Crafts, the Easy 3D Toppers, Winter Gnomes. Gnomes continue to be wildly popular. Okay, this is just a very pretty book. And I actually thought this would, some of these background patterns would be really fun with those winter gnomes. This is from Studio Light. It's called Winter's Garden. And I just want to show you the patterns. I think the little gnomes with the birds would be adorable. The gnomes with the forest would be adorable. The gnomes with the birch trees. Hi, Adeline. So that's actually what I had in mind when I got this one. We have some solid papers too, in case you want to do some matching die cutting. And then I believe this is all repeated patterns. Curious how many, yeah, it looks like you get 3 or 4 of each. You get 4 of each pattern in the book. But that's actually why I got this. I thought this would be just really fun with the gnomes. So think about that.
Hi, Laura.
Excuse me? Hi, Laura. Okay. We got a lot of back orders to recently, so we're getting some interesting things. We have not done one of these in class yet. I'm kind of thinking we almost need to. What do you guys think? You interested in doing one of these interlace templates? This is basically the same craft we used to see in Incure, INCIRE, but using Incure, we had to, we did this all by hand with a craft knife, and now we have dies. So much better than doing it with a craft knife. Yes, you want to do the interlace? Okay, I'm going to keep this out, or one of the patterns. I'll have to see which one I have the most of. And let's do that. Let's do an interlace so you can see what this looks like. It's important with interlace that you have double-sided papers that are different colors on the 2 sides. I believe it probably would work better with lighter weight papers rather than with cardstock, but we can try both and we'll give it a shot. I'll keep one of these out and remind myself that's on my list of things to do. Here's a 3D embossing folder from Nellie's. I've had some of these on order since the earth was cooling, but they're just coming in. Imagine how beautiful this would look with one of those Hardy Craft 3Ds in the middle of it. Just so pretty. Or anything, really. I mean, there's just so much that you can do with these 3D embossing folders. Really, really pretty. Hit the edges of this with some of that gilding wax. I keep talking about that. Let's take a moment and actually look at that gilding wax because it just came in. These are the little tubes of gilding wax. We talked about these when we talked about these cards. That was what was used on this. And they are just great fun to use. If you have a nice deep embossing, these are really quite easy to use these to color beautiful projects. And they work really, really well. It's in a paste form. When we were trying it out, I tried watering it down just a little bit and using a brush. It worked spectacularly well to do that. And then when it started getting thick again, I could add a little more water and away we went again. These are just gloriously wonderful to work with. Really, 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 really pretty. And we made this card together in class. When I messed up the coloring, I kind of got off and just didn't like what I was seeing in my cards. So we cut that out using the full die that comes with the embossing folder, and then used our black on white, which I thought was beautiful. I've had lots of questions about the writing on these cards, the Joy and Noel. That's also by Lisa. She made these words specifically to go with some of these winter patterns that she had done. So there we go. Now these are done using the layering stencils. The first one I did in shades of pink, and I think it's beautiful. The second time I wanted to see if I could get a more vibrant red, and I certainly did. So these are done with regular dye-based inks over the layering stencils, and then they're sent through the embossing folder, embossed, cut out, and on each of these I created a shadow by just cutting the same thing out in black. So aren't they beautiful? These are done with regular inks and the layering stencils. And these are done using the gilding polishes. So the colors of gilding polish I have this silver. Where does it say what the names of these colors are? Somewhere here on this packaging it should say, but it doesn't. So I'm going to reach in this box and get my own that are out of the packages so I can read the colors. This box is getting too full. I have one of each of the colors. Okay, this is what the little tubes look like out. And let's see what these colors are. This is water-based gilding wax. This is the color of this one's called Tarnished Gold. That's what I used on the inside of my flowers. So I have Tarnished Gold. This one I was looking at for the pine cones earlier. This one is called Golden Bronze. Wouldn't that just be beautiful on those pine cones? Boy, that'd be gorgeous. Okay, there's a silver, and this is called Silver Note. There is one that has a green cast to it, and it's called Autumn Bronze. Autumn Bronze. And that is what I used for the green leaves in this one. When we've got the beautiful Indulgent Red. Indulgent Red. And then, we talked about that one. And then we have Enchanted Gold, which is kind of a pearlescent color with a hint of gold. And then we have, this actually works surprisingly well as foliage too. This is Misty Teal, and that's what I used on the leaves of this one. So Misty Teal, and then the white one, I don't have a white one. These two were both temporarily out of stock. Rose Gold, we'll get it, but the Rose Gold was temporarily out of stock. And this is Warm Gold. Both of these were temporarily out of stock, but I have orders in when they come in. And then I evidently didn't buy this one or didn't get it. Oops. This one is called Pearl. I think this would be beautiful in those snowflakes we just looked at. In that snowflakes folder. Excuse me?
Hello to Karen.
Hi, Karen. These doohickeys here are gilding polishes or gilding wax, and that's what I use to make these. Gilding wax. It comes in kind of a cream. I actually watered it down just a little bit and applied it with a water brush, which was a perfect technique for this. And that's what you use to get this lustrous, beautiful finish. So these are called Gilded Touch Gilding Waxes. For my first order, I didn't get a whole lot of it, so if you're interested, you probably want to get that pretty soon. As I said, this was a back order, so this is autumn, but it's not too early to buy some autumn things for next year. This was from Decoupage Queen, and this was a back order of a prior item. We've got that truck full of produce and pumpkins and sunflowers and pumpkins and all the colors of autumn. So, hi, Stephanie. Okay. And then I got a restock on some of the Heartfelt Creations that we had on special. If you missed those Black Friday specials, I'm going to repeat a couple of those specials, nowhere near the extent, but I will be putting some of these on special for Friday of this week. So here's the ornate ovals. It's a beautiful thing. Here's what the individual dies look like. Really, really beautiful. Beautiful individually and beautiful layered up. Here's the festive snow globe. This one would be a lot of fun to take some of the scenes out of the books and just make a snow globe out of those scenes. This is what the dies look like individually. It's fun that this one can be shown. There's two different snowflakes here that you can cut twice, or you can and use each one of them, or you can use them half and half like they did. But this is the festive snow globe. A restock on that one. This is kind of a blast from the past for those of you who went through our stamping class. I still had stamps, but I didn't have dies to go with them, so I restocked these dies while they still had them. This is Create, Escape, Nature, the dies that went with our stamp set. and Create Escape Backcountry. You guys have seen some of these. Here's the backcountry. And here's the Create Escape Trout Lake dies. So I put these in so we could match these up with our stamp sets. One of our most popular lines during our sale was the Snowy Pines collection. I restocked some of those. Here's the Snowy Pines cabin. And this is what it looks like colored. I always like it when they give me a color inspiration to go with when I'm coloring my stamps. So pretty. And then there is a die set that matches the Snowy Pines cabin. And we have that. You can cut out the house and the scene, or you can cut the outside. So there's the Snowy Pines cabin, and I love that foliage around the outside. Here's the Festive Pine Cones. This one sold out during a sale. Beautiful Festive Pine Cones dies. I love that great big evergreen cone. That's beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Nice, big, beautiful stamp. Be fun to use some of that gilding polish on this one too. Festive Pine Cones. The Snowy Pines Cardinals were wildly popular. The die is sold out, and I can't get it from the distributor anymore, but we still have the beautiful Snowy Pines Cardinals. This would be very, very easy coloring. Thanks for stopping in to see us, Catherine. Let's look at the paper collection. I know I showed it to you a couple weeks ago, but I just got a few more of these in, and they will be showing up on sale this week. So let's take a look at these again. Here's the Snowy Pines wreath with the cardinals. Can you back up a little bit so I can show this page? There we go. Here's the back side with the beautiful birds. You get more than one of each, so we'll skip past some of these. Here are the smaller images with the cardinals and the birds. I just love this foliage. It's beautiful. Here's our cabin all colored for you if you want to take the die and cut it out. Two of each of those. Look at these beautiful mats. They're just like cards waiting to happen, aren't they? So pretty. Love that border treatment. Again, there's a card, just two cards just waiting to happen right there. I get two of each. Here's the dialogue cards. Got season's greetings, joyful Christmas greetings to you and yours, warm holiday wishes, all with that beautiful scenery from the Snowy Pines. And on the back, we have a gilded bird cage with the cardinals. That's so pretty. Okay. I have paper out of control here. Here's one with that beautiful pine cone treatment in the corner. Here's all over a cardinal pattern. If you love cardinals, this is the pack for you. Look at that beautiful cardinals in the corner. And I like the gingham on the back. These can all, well, if you have the die, you can cut these cardinals out. If you're fussy cutting, that is just not serious fussy cutting to cut out those cardinals and use those by themselves. And then the pine cones, we have the die for that. Here's some more of that beautiful scenery. And again, these are already colored, so gorgeous. Some 6x6 and 4x6 backgrounds with that pretty yellow on the back. Some 6x6 backgrounds. A beautiful collection of tags. That rich green on the back. So that's the Snowy Pines collection. We have everything in the collection with the exception of the Cardinal die, which is now sold out. And those will be going on sale this week. This one I just got in. I don't think we had this one in time for the sale. I might be mistaken. This is called Festive Winterscapes, and this will be going on sale. It's the Festive Winterscapes. Got Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, cottage, some trees, a pickup, a snowman, lights. Here's these actual stamps and their sizes. You get really a nice variety in this one. Make your own scenes. Festive Winterscapes. And we have the die that matches. This collection has some spiritual significance to it too. So we've got Oh Holy Night. This is Starry Night Winterscapes. We've got the camel, the king, three kings, the nativity, palms, the city of Bethlehem, the star, Oh Holy Night stamp. And here are the dies that match those. And then there's also one in the Festive Winterscape called Woodsy Winterscapes. Oops. Yeah. And this is part of the Festive Winterscapes too. We have trees and deer and fences and a little child with a sled. So cute. Here's the line drawings. And here's the dies. Let's take a look at this paper pad. To open this one. This is a beautiful collection, I have to say. I was excited that they offered this in the 11th hour. I don't think I had this one for the sale, but they're out there now. Bryce is alert. He has to get to the post office and he hasn't been there yet. He has. Okay, here's the Festive Winterscapes collection. Here's that pickup truck and scenes in front of the house. Lots of little cutaways here to use with this one. And look at this picture. Well, I think I'm going to do, if the book holds together, I think I'll go one direction then the other. So this is just beautiful. So you get a little bit of everything in this one with the three different collections. Oh, there's more good sales coming just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water. I'm going to start our Friday sales up again. And here's our greetings. Colors in this are just stunning. Look at that beautiful scene. Another beautiful scene. Looks like this house might be a Christmas tree farm, the way they have that. Here's all the things you can cut out with your matching dies. They're already ready for you, although if you don't do that, you get this beautiful paper on the back that we'll look at momentarily. There's the Three Kings and some of our Bethlehem scenes. Six by six panels. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, those are pretty. Okay, let's look at the back of these. If you happen to get one of these books that's been used to show everybody the patterns, I appreciate your patience with us opening it so people can see what they're getting. I will put them up shortly, Kathy Girly Girl. They will be beautifully priced. They are not out there yet. I'm getting ready to get that Friday sale ready. They will be very attractively priced. Aren't the colors in this just spectacular? Really beautiful. There we go. Okay. Okay. And that is the Festive Winterscapes collection. Okay. A while back on Thursday, we did this kit, and it hasn't gotten the attention that it deserved because of the fact that the kit was made after the class was done. And when that happens, the kits just don't sell as well. So on Friday, I will also be running a special on the polar bears and robins. So don't miss that. In fact, maybe I'll go ahead and put that up on sale tonight. I'm going to put this up on sale tonight. Don't miss this. You will be sorry if you do, because it's going to be a beautiful price for an absolutely wonderful class kit. These go together so quick and so easy, and they're so much fun. And you're not going to believe the price. So let's get in and get those while we can. So those will be going on sale today, as will these. These are the ones we did last Thursday night. These are from the Well Groomed pack. They're fun, funny, quirky, and just right for so many people in our lives. This kit will make at least 10 cards, and they sent you 10 card blanks in it. And it has a full pack of flowers as well as the card blanks envelopes. I believe it has some rhinestones in it. It has an 8x8 paper pack. It's got chipboard. And it's going to, yes, these are all slimline cards. And they're just so fun and funny and quirky. And like I said, I've got perfect people in my life to send these to that will all be appreciative of these fun and funny little animals. So I want to show you what we have coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow we are doing this card making magic set. The card making magic set has everything you need to make this absolutely beautiful card. When I say everything, I mean that all the dies are there. We're not selling this one as a kit because I figured most of you probably have red cardstock and gold Mary and any of the supplies you need for this. So we're selling this as the dies only. You get in this die set, it's just remarkable what you get. Big, beautiful, generous sized dies is called the Oval Poinsettia Festive Portals Collection. You get 14 pieces of dies and 9 stamps. And the stamps are beautiful too. And if you get this before class or during class tomorrow, it's $22.95. If you wait until after class, this one's going to be $25.95. So if you want it, grab it. There's a lot of demand and a lot of interest in this one. So grab this one. Tomorrow, I think we're going to do our card in blue and silver because I thought that would be fun. Really fun. So that is coming up tomorrow. On Saturday, we have another just extreme value. I can't believe everything you get in this one. This is an actual class kit. And in the class kit, you're going to get the Tonic Studios Premium Card Making Magazine, number 15. You're going to get these wonderful stamps. Let's see if I can show them to you right side up. You get all these beautiful greeting stamps. Come in a little closer because these are really fun. You get Joy to the World, Season's Greetings, Celebrate the Seasons, Snowell, Snowell, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We wish you a Merry Christmas, obviously. And then Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, and 3 different snowman faces. Then you get this beautiful set of dies. It's a 21-piece die set to dress your snow people in different attire. They're really, really cute. 21-piece die set and the stamps. This Tonic magazine has 2 different paper sets in it. You can see in my magazine that mine has been well loved and used already, but I'm going to use it again in class on Saturday because there's 2 full sets of paper in here, and you get really beautiful papers. And there's 2 full sets of those papers in here. That's where it starts again. And you get a 6x6 stencil that is perfect for making your snowman backgrounds. Really fun. Let me show you what cards we're going to make on Saturday. I made 2 directly out of the paper pack and the idea kit in the in the magazine. This Joy to the World and the Merry Christmas papers are both right out of the book. And I added the cord to your kits, as well as the card base, of course. Here's another one right out of the paper pack. I took the snowflake paper in light and dark and stamped my little Let It Snow, and then put all kinds of rhinestones on it. And then making my snowman, the very first snowman I made. I want you to notice the background in this. This is made using that stencil. See how you have all the hills already put in there and you've got all the snow in the air. Margie didn't like this one because I gave him a corncob pipe. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow with his corncob pipe. And then these two I did on what I'm calling icy paper. It's a white glitter paper. And I used one of my brushes, just this brush, and I used the background stencil to get these glorious results. Oh, it's just so beautiful. These little accents on the snowman come right out of the paper pack. I just cut those out. You're getting the background blue to match, and you get the icy glitter paper as well as some rhinestones. Here is another snowman card. What I want you to notice about this is that I was using the new Heartfelt Creation Marine Blue pad and just this brush, and using that, I got these really light effects in my background. I put light effects on my snowman itself. I used, and you can get everything from super light effects clear up to very bold colors using that ink pad. This background for his scarf, I used the blue cardstock I sent, and then I actually colored that with my ink pad, and I cut my die cuts out of there. So that's where we're getting that two-tone scarf. And actually the carrot in his nose is also part of the icy paper. I just colored that with my Bic intensity marker. So this set that we've been looking at here is all coming up on Saturday. It's going to be great fun. I decided, even though there's a little stamping involved in it, it really needed to be a Saturday class because there's just so much you can do with these dies, and I didn't want to bypass some of the beautiful things we could do. That's what I have for you tonight. Are there any questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom? Any questions about anything we've shown, any of the classes coming up? If you ask me sale prices, I'll probably tell you they'll be great. Because I haven't done them yet. If there's any questions, this is the time. I'll give you just a minute here. I'll have a little swig of coffee because it's very cold in here. It doesn't look like there's any questions, so we will be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock for our beautiful poinsettia cards. We'll be doing this tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to do this in blue and silver. Yes, I did add Margie's new address, and I added the most recent address I had for the other person that moved. So Margie's address is on the latest version I sent you of the Crafty Friends card list. And if you haven't already hit that like button, smash that like button before you sign off here, will you please? And then be sure and tune in tomorrow at 4, Saturday at, 4 o'clock Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time. 2 o'clock on Saturday we'll be here.
No, it'll be 7 p.m. Eastern time. for tomorrow.
Oh, what did I say?
I said 5.
Oh, tomorrow is at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Bray said I misspoke. And then we will also be here at 2 o'clock on Saturday to do this class. And that's 5 p.m. Eastern time. And watch for your sale. And you'll get your newsletter tonight and a sale announcement on Friday with some of these specials I've talked to you about that are coming up. So lots of good things happening. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss anything we're up to. We're doing all kinds of fun stuff here. I think that's it for tonight. I'm going to just say good night, Gracie.